Hi guys, it's Tony, and in this video we will explore the top 10 widgets to embed into your Framer sites or to any other website. We will go through how you can embed Spotify playlists, manage bookings for your rental apartments, show weather forecasts, add a free appointment schedules, and many more widgets that are handy for your site. But what actually is an embed code? And it's a block of HTML that is placed in another page and renders a visual element. It can be a video, social media post, or some other widget, and you can embed this directly into your website to improve your experience. So let's get started. And if you want to add embed components into the Framer, you can go into the insert menu and just search for embed, select this one from here and drag it wherever you want to place it. And let's just make sure that we resize it, and now it fills the whole frame, and this is the only thing that we have to do. But now let's move on to our first embed widget. Let's start with free Google appointment schedule that you can use to replace Calendly or other appointment schedule services. So first thing you have to do is to go to your Google Calendar, and from here just add a new event and press from the appointment schedule. And with the appointment schedule you can add a new appointment schedule in your calendar that you can easily embed into your website. So just add the hours you want to have in here. You can also change the parameters from for the time being. Let's go with the simple one. Let's go this test, and now from here you can see the share button in here. And here's the website embed here, and go to the inline booking page, just press from the copy code, and then we go back to the Framer, and here again let's go into the embed form in here and go to the HTML and just paste the code that we just copied. And again in here let's set the height to be 100%. And actually this time we have to also manually change the height of this frame where the embed code is living, because this width, but we have to change the height. And let's also make this to be fit content instead of viewport. Fit content. Let's add some spacing here. Let's go 80. And all the way down. And now when we preview the page, you can see that we can actually select an appointment schedule from here, and we can just write down here what our addresses are and book. And now basically there's been a booking in my calendar. Now if we go back to my calendar, we should see that there's the booking confirmed in here. So basically you don't need Calendly or anything else. Google Calendar, you can have one appointment schedule for free in here. Next I will show you how you can easily add a booking calendar directly to your website with the help of Booking Mode embed widget. You can easily manage your rentals and bookings through this Booking Mode widget that lets you to manage payments, bookings, and everything for your apartments and rental apartments. And as you can see, it's already integrated into my Chalet Framer template that you can access through the description below. And as you can see, you can easily book the apartments through this widget. And if you want to preview the widget in action, you can go to the Chalet.framer website, and also you can see the template in action. But basically for this you have to create a Booking Mode account, also link in the description. And from here, once you have created your unit, you can just go into the channels in the side menu and press from the new channel. And from here, select the calendar widget, and we can call this one as a test one. And here you select the unit you want to rent. And here you can easily edit all of these settings. So basically you can edit the colors for unavailability. You can modify the looks and everything. You can even edit the fonts. You can show the daily rates, or you can hide them, or no matter what you want to do, you can basically do it from here. And now how we get this into your website is you have to go to the Embed in here, press from here, copy the clipboard, and now we have the URL link in here. Now if you go back to the framer, you just go back to this embed component, and now we want to change from the HTML to URL, and let's go to here and just copy paste the URL code we just had, and as you can see, we have a booking widget in place. And now if we preview this, you can see that it's working. Sorry, my background is failing here. Let's add it again. And from here, we can see the available dates, we can see the rates, we can book it easily from here, blah, 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 everything done, send booking request. And once the booking is done, you can also get a notification here that, hey, thanks for trying out, thanks for booking the apartment. And you can even manage payments and everything else through the booking mode, so go check it out. Then let's take a deeper look on how you can add different type of weather widgets into your websites with this super easy approach. So this time, let's say that we want to highlight our next 7 days weather in London, for example. We're going to use Embed widget for this as well. So let's just go into the weather.tomorrow.io/widget. I don't know if you can access from the home page. No, you can't, so you have to remember to put the widget in here. And here you can see we have actually access to like multiple different weather forecasts and different widgets. So we're gonna even highlight the weather from the multiple locations. We're gonna even highlight the pollen levels for like different metrics, tree, weed, grass. There's perhaps even something else under there as well. Yeah, air quality and so on. Fire risk index, current air quality and stuff like that. But for now, let's select the upcoming days. And as you can see, it's fully responsive widget in here. You can write here the location, for example, I think we had a London. We can select the London from here. And you can even change the skin to be dark or light. You can change the units. You can even change the language for this widget. But now let's just press from the here and let's press from copy weather code. And now we can go back to the framer, select the embed widget, go to HTML, again, copy paste. And here you can see we have the widget in place and that it's fully responsive. So you can see that it actually like updates throughout all the breakpoints automatically. And that's how easy it is to add a weather widget to your website. Alright, next we have the Spotify, and we can show you how to add any playlist or artist playlist into your website with the embed code. Let's start by adding Spotify playlist into your website. So the first thing you have to do is to open the Spotify, search for some playlist or artist you want to share, and press from the three dots in here, go to the share and press from the embed playlist. You can also do this for some specific artist. You go in here, go to share, embed artist, and then in here you can select the settings, but we can change these inside the embed code as well. Change the code, the color, and press from the copy. And now when you go to the framer again, we have this embed component in place again. We go into the HTML and we just paste the code we just copied, and you can see that it's not properly filled at the moment, so we can expand this a bit. And here you can see that the width is set to be 100%, so it's filling the container, but the height is set to be 352 pixels, so we can easily change it from here to be 100% as well. And as you can see, we have a top tracks from Hosier in here super easily in your site, and you can basically add any playlist, any artist, whatever you want into your site super easily. Next up we have Google Maps, and especially how you can add Google Maps with your business location and the reviews showing on your website. You can see it only lets you to post coordinates of your location, so it doesn't have your company's name and it doesn't have your reviews. But with embed component we can have a solution for this. So first, let's search for our location. For example, let's say that we want to add a tower bridge into our website. You can go in here, you can press on share and go here and embed a map. You can even change the sizes from here, but we can just go with this one. Press on copy HTML. Then we go back to the framer. We remove this Google Maps. And again, we go to the embed component. Let's set it fill and go to the HTML section here and copy paste our map in here. And now we want to change the width from here to be 100%, so it fills the frame, and again the same thing in here, so it fills the whole container. And as you can see, now we actually have the name of our location or our business, and we have the reviews. And if you want to access the reviews better, you can just press from here and you will see all the reviews and everything. So basically the same map, but a little bit better this way. Next, I will show you how you can easily embed your whole Twitter feed onto your website super easily. Framer actually has a native component for Twitter, but the downside of this is that it actually only lets you show one post at a time. So for example, if we copy paste my recent post in here, and I guess we have to change this to be Twitter like this, you can see it only shows one post at a time. But if you want to, for example, show the whole feed on my net site or website, we have to go to the publish.twitter.com, and here you can see different options that we can have. So embedded video, post, timeline, or buttons. And in this case, let's have a timeline. So I would just go to the Twitter, copy my URL, paste it here, and then we press from the copy code. And now what we want to do is delete the Twitter component and go back to the insert menu, search for embed, again, fill, and now place this to the HTML, press enter. Yes, it will load it for a while, but as you can see, we have our Twitter feed in here in place with all the posts that I've created. But that's it from the Twitter. Let's move on to the next one. Next, let's take a look on how you can add any Figma interactive prototype directly to your website to showcase in your portfolio or in your app site, for example. So for the Figma prototypes, we are still using the same embed component in here. We just have to navigate to the Figma, and we first have to create the prototype. For example, here's the prototype for this Spotify's like animation that I've created. And from here, you can go to the top corner and press on Share Prototype. And here you should be able to see Get Embed Code option in here. You just copy this code, go back to the Framer or whatever site you're using, and copy paste it in here. It takes perhaps a second for this to load into your site. But as you can see, it loads the prototype, and as you can see, we can already do some minor changes in here. As you can see, it's not actually filling the container at the moment, and the width and height is set to be fixed values, so we can easily change that to be 100%, 100%, and press enter, and now it allows it again. But as you can see, now it takes up the whole screen in here. And now when we preview the page, we can see that we have our prototype in here in place. maybe a bit laggy in the Figma prototyping, but framework prototyping, but once we update our page, and if we run it in here, you can see that it actually runs pretty smoothly. And if you want to make the app bigger or something, you just resize the frame. And now if we again preview it, go back in here, and this is an actual live site, and you can see that it's way bigger now and it's easier to use, and it should also be pretty responsive as well, as you can see. Next, I will show you how you can add a different trail routes around you to your website. This one can become handy for you if you're creating some sort of outdoor site or want to showcase the best outdoor areas or trails around you. You can just navigate to alltrails.com and search for your favorite trails, or you can even create your own trails with the All Trails app. But for example, if you want to insert this Rigi panorama trail, which I have actually, by the way, walked by myself as well, you can press on share in here, go to the embed. You can also customize this, but for the time being, let's just copy the HTML, go to the framer, we have the embed component in place, paste it to the HTML section, let it load for a while. Meanwhile, we can also check, because you can see that the width is 100%, but the height is only 400 pixels. So we want to change this to be 100% as well. And now it should fill the whole container in here. That will take a second as well. Let's see if it works or not. So work in the preview, but when we upload our proper site, you can see that it's working pretty nicely in here, and you can even tune the graph. You can see the elevation, distance, everything from here. So pretty nice way to showcase different areas around you and different trails. And I think like this link will send you to the proper All Trails site. Next, let's take a look on how you can add a countdown timer to your website to highlight any significant updates in the near future. So this time we want to navigate to logwalk.com/countdown timer, and here you can see we can create these animated countdown timers super easily, and there's even different styles you can choose from. And for now, let's use these simple columns. We can write here, like for example, like drop, coming in, and then let's change the digits to be white, text color to be white, time units to be white. Then we just press from the, we can set the time when the counter is ending, let's say that in a week. And then let's press from the embed on your website. Let's copy this code. Let's go back to the framer or whatever your website is built with. Let's paste it here. Let's set the embed height to be fit, and super easy way to add this countdown timer into your website with only a few simple steps. Next, let's take a look on how you can add your TikTok profile or any TikTok video directly in your website. So this time you just have to navigate to tiktok.com and search for the profile or for the video you want to share. If you want to share a video, for example, just open the video, press from the embed in here, copy the code and paste it in your website. Or if you want to share your complete profile, again, go to this arrow in here, press from the embed, press from the copy code and go back to your website builder, open the embed component and paste it in here. And it may take some time to load, but once it's complete, everything should be up and running. Now, as you can see, we have this interactive TikTok profile in your website that you can easily share. this was it this time. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any better Embed widgets to share, feel free to comment to comment section, and if you have any questions or ideas for the future videos, let me know. But see you in the next video. Thanks a lot and bye.